this. I'm so good at being a streamer. I'm just so OP, aren't I? Match center, here we go. This is what we want to see. This is what the people are here for. And I can just very easily... It's still 0-0, fortunately, so we haven't missed anything. So that's good. Like I said, apologies for being late. I was just cleaning. And the house needs cleaning, so that's why I was cleaning. This is so much better, this, than having to go into it every single time. There we go, and already we've got the score on. Let's have a look at the team sheet, shall we? That would help. Okay. This is just threatening in these early stages, which is what we want to see. As we know, it is top v bottom, so one would expect that to be the case. What is happening there? A foul throw from Bernardo Silva. What level are we on right now? What level are we on right now? What is happening right here? And then... There we go. Let's just make it clear. Let's make it clear that it is 0-0. Manchester City 0. Oh, goodness me. Manchester City 0. Sheffield United 0. And the game is that. Save that. Sorted. Okay. 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 That's fine. There we go. Jaden Bogle. Probably not, to be honest. Jaden Bogle, who is the most attractive player that Sheffield United have to offer. That's a fact. That's not up for debate. Hashtag facts only. And there we are. Okay, good stuff. So now, let's actually have a look at the squad, shall we? The starting lineups, rather. Because as you can see, this is Spurs-Liverpool. That was the game we watched recently. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to add the team just while there's nothing happening. Because we know the score. Sheffield United are just going to camp. City are going to try and break them down. It's either going to be high scoring or 0-0. There is no in between. So, obviously in goal, we've got Ederson. Classic. You can't go wrong with cheeky Ederson in goal. Number 2, Walker. You know, that's fine. I mean, Cancelo's been great, but, you know, you can't play every single game, can he? Ruben Diaz, obviously. Obviously, Ruben Diaz plays. Interesting, Laporte is actually getting a game. Fair play. I like Laporte. John Stones has been on fire. Is John Stones on the bench? Or is he getting a rest? Or is he injured? He's not on the bench, which is... Oh, no, he is on the bench. Okay, good. So he's just having a rest. Good. In theory, that's... At the start of the season, I thought that was going to be... Fuck off, Siri. I thought that was going to be City's... I thought it was going to be City's starting 2 in the centre of defence. But... John Stones has just been unbelievably good, hasn't he? Can't spell Zinchenko. And again, I think Cancelo is on the bench. But Zinchenko has been fine this season. He's been competent, so that's okay. Fernandinho getting a ring in the team. Excellent. Fernandinho there. We've got Bernardo Silva, probably on the right-hand side of that midfield. I'm hoping that... Well, City are playing Gundogan as well, but I'm assuming he's going to be playing his... quote, new attacking role, because against Sheffield United you ain't going to have to do much defending. Good to see Baby Jesus getting a start. He does need some confidence, doesn't he? Obviously I'd love to see Foden get that again, being asked to play on that left wing. Very interesting. That just sort of become his position. It's not even his second position. His first position is central midfield. His second position is right wing or right of midfield. He's being asked to play on the left wing. Very peculiar. and Ferran Torres. So again, there's a lot of rotation happening here. City can't be complacent. I'm not suggesting that they are being, but there's a lot of rotation happening here, and yes, you have to do that for reasons. But I just don't want City to like this. This team literally beat Manchester United at Old Trafford, so you can't take anything for granted, I'd suggest. Surely Gabriel Jesus has scored. There was just some ridiculous defending from Sheffield United at the back. I didn't see the build up to the play. I apologise for that. But Jesus gets his Premier League goal. It's been a while. I feel like it's been a while. I think I heard Ampadu's name a lot. Let's have a look. So the ball comes in over the top. Really bad defending from Sheffield United. They aren't able to get the header away. Ferran Torres is in the box. He stays on his feet, does a lovely little turn. Does brilliant, to be fair. And then Jesus is just on his own, gets out of his feet. And then City pop the ball in the back of the net. So Sheffield United were playing a back five. A really shoddy defending from Sheffield United. Brilliant from a City perspective, obviously. Very good that they're already doing worse than they did at Manchester United. Quite hilarious, really, that they played out of their skin against United, and now they're just playing like how do you expect them to. We take those. Fleck is number 4. And very good to see that Jesus got the goal. I'm really happy for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, am I being dumb? Wait, what? Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm being dumb. Okay, that's okay. As long as we can establish that I'm being dumb, that's fine. 24 Brewster. Good to see him get some time, because I haven't really seen much of him. And there's a lot of hype around him, but don't think that's really any good. That's what we can find out. Okay, so there's the teams. Good stuff. We're here. We're finally here. We out it. Again, I apologise for being shit. But we're good, I think. I think that we're good. There we go. As you can see, City already winning 1-0. It's what you want to see. What should the debate of the day be? As you can see, the debate of the day from last time was, is Bale finished at the elite level? Not sure what the debate of the day should be for today. Here's Fernandinho. Plays it out to Ferran Torres. I don't know what the debate of the day. I don't know what the debate of the day should be. If you guys have got any suggestions, do let me know. What you'd like to chat about. There we go. Oh, thank you so much for following, my guy. Much appreciated. It's not normally this much of a shit show, I promise. And it is actually 1-0 to the City. Which is excellent. Excelente. Right, debate of the day. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna fucking be? How many goals is City gonna win this by? No. What do I want to talk about? Oh, Hero Lay, thank you so much for following this absolute shit show of a stream. It's much appreciated. It is much appreciated. I'm just trying to think like what could be a good thing to talk about. This is probably why I should plan in advance. Ha 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 ha. That's what planning's for. It's gonna move my mic closer to me so you guys can hear me a bit better. Oh, Paul, thank you so much for liking the stream. That's much appreciated. Really appreciated, my guy. And City do need to calm it down a bit. I've got an idea. Can Jesus replace Aguero? That is the debate. If you guys want to have your say on whether you think Jesus can replace Aguero, And that's not Jesus, that's Jesus. And Chit, thank you so much for following, Chit. We recently surpassed 200 followers, I believe, which is wild. We're now only 47 followers away from our goal of 250 followers, which is amazing. Thank you so much, guys. I do just want to plug a little cheeky, shameless plug for the YouTube channel. Do make sure to YouTube. Do make sure to check us out on YouTube if you haven't done already. It's just LNobbins. I've just put a link in the title of the video. And Peter, thank you so much for liking the stream. Thank you, my guy. I'm gonna have my say on the debate of the day. Make sure to. Oh, and Peter, thank you so much for following. God damn. Check to description to support the channel for free, and make sure to get involved in the debate of the day. There we go. Pop a little comment there. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now I think I'm right in thinking in the reverse fixture of this game, didn't it end 1-0 because Kyle Walker scored a screamer from outside the box? I feel like that's what happened. Potentially, I might be making that up. I'm pretty sure that's what's happened. But yeah, I'm going to, just while there's a bit of a lull in the game, I'm just going to talk about the debate of the day. And as you can see, I've decided that today's debate of the day is going to be whether Gabriel Jesus can replace Sergio Aguero in the long term. Because unfortunately, Aguero is in his 30s now. I think he may be 32, 33. I still think he's got... I know he gets injured. I know he's basically not featured this season due to injury / COVID. I still think he's got a big part to play for City. I do still think he can do at least another couple of seasons. It's just whether City are going to be happy with the potential injuries and stuff, etc. So the question is, do they need to reinforce in the summer? And thank you so much for liking the stream. The question is, do they need to reinforce in the summer? There's been a lot of talk about Erling Haaland, the Borussia Dortmund. I believe is he from Norway? I think he's the Norwegian striker. But obviously very young, very hyped currently. Very quick, very clinical. Very different to Aguero, really. Like, he's not the same type of... Although no one's like Aguero, to be fair. So there's lots of talk about that. So the question is, can Jesus replace him? I don't know. I'd love him to. I'd absolutely love him to. There's shades of Jesus' play where he's just incredible. Like, I just remember that goal against Liverpool at the City of Manchester Stadium earlier in the season, where he took it on sort of the half turn and he managed to do some sort of a skillful swivel and then he finished it in the back of the net. And I love his work rate. Thank you so much for liking the stream, Mzan. I love it. So in terms of like a team player, he's brilliant. There's always been questions about, is his finishing good enough? Is he good enough as a striker? Because when Aguero isn't in the team, Jesus is playing, you always notice that Aguero isn't playing because Jesus can't quite do it. And he is still young, Jesus. Like, I think is he 23? Let's have a quick check. I think he's 23 years old. He is indeed 23. He's 24 in a couple of months though. So he is young still, but he's not as young as he was. I think he came to City when he was like 18, 19 years old, and he hasn't really pushed on as much as I thought he would have done, to be honest. I thought by now he would have not dethroned Aguero, but I just would have thought that like he'd be the main man right now by this point. So he hasn't. I don't know if he's really improved that much since he first came. And like I say, he's still young. He's got time, but I think it all depends on. Actually, no. So that's the answer to the question. I don't think he will be able to replace Aguero because I think that There's a foul on City player there. Because I do think that, well, like I say, I hope Aguero stays another season or two. Because I think the word is that is it Haaland? How am I supposed? I don't know how you pronounce it properly. His release clause or something, not this summer but next summer, for a player of his quality. I think it's maybe 60 million or something, like really cheap in relative terms for a player of his hype and quality and such. So in theory, if City were going to go for him, they would not get him this summer. They go for next summer. In theory. Why is my Siri doing that to me? So I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. Oh, Kudak Wishi, thank you so much for following and becoming a Nabinho. It's much appreciated. I'm gonna just zoom in a tiny bit. There we go. Get my little LNobbins sign in the background. I haven't lit it up actually. It also lights up. Hey, Renz, 4th of July. You're from Brunei. Brunei? Am I pronouncing that right? So I'm so ignorant. I'm gonna find out. I feel like I might know where that is. Let me just establish. I know. I had no idea. I was being ignorant. I had no idea where that was. It's a country in Asia, a tiny nation on the island of Borneo. From Brunei. Hey mate, but yeah, hey Renz, 4th of July. How are you doing, bro? How are you doing, my guy? I'm just researching Brunei. Is it pronounced Brunei or Brunei? Let's find out. Just said it on stream. Win, thank you so much for following. I mean, that's not relevant because I've just fucking... I don't have it in my ears. How do I pronounce it? Brunei. I think it's Brunei. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. The abode of peace. That's sweet. How are you doing, man? I'm from England. How are you doing? Yeah, man. I'm doing really. I'm doing even better now that you've decided to join the chat. Thank you so much for commenting and getting involved. But yeah, man, I'm doing good. Just watching my team play football, which is always fun. I'm a Manchester City fan, in case you didn't know. Pretty sure this is your first time to the channel, so welcome. Do feel free to subscribe if you want to be updated with when we go live, and also just to stay informed of when we upload videos. For example, I will be uploading a new YouTube video later today, hopefully. So make sure to subscribe for that. But yeah, man. I said Ren's 4th of July. Hello, Mr. Ren's 4th July. I hope you and your wife are doing good, bro. Like I say, thank you so much for joining me today. I do appreciate it greatly. Like I say, do make sure to click subscribe. I think you'd be number 76 in terms of our YouTube subscribers. So like I say, do make sure to click that if you want to. How are you doing there, man? What have you been up to today? What team do you support, actually? As we just see City's defensive stats first and basically everything. Absolutely brilliant. Ruben Diaz has been brilliant. Ruben Diaz has been a revelation, I'd suggest. He basically is the company replacement. He's been absolutely awesome. Whether he's with Laporte, whether he's with Stones, just absolutely ridiculously good. But Sheffield United having a rare chance to attack here. City having to get back in numbers. Sheffield United are playing on the left wing now. Coming in against City. Sheffield United, he's absolutely done. Ruben Diaz there. But then Lundstrom gives the ball away, does he? Yes, he does. And City can potentially launch a counter-attack. And Ayano Jara, thank you so much for liking the stream. And 2 City players are on the floor, fouled by Sheffield United players. Let's not forget, this is also a City team without Kevin De Bruyne, without Sergio Aguero, their best striker and midfielder, which is a mad thing. Thank you so much, everyone, for liking the stream. Do also make sure to follow the channel as well, so you always stay updated. But yeah, Renz, how are you doing, man? What have you been up to today? What team do you support, more importantly? I always like to know. I'm assuming everyone's a football fan anyway. Here's Fernandinho. Plays out to Bernardo. If you're wondering why I'm looking down, by the way, it's because my computer Sky stream is like fucked, so I have to watch it on my phone. I don't understand why, but that's why I'm looking down to my phone. And May, thank you so much for following. Here's Gundogan, played in by Foden, not a good ball into the box, it's easily cleared away. But once again, City are quite easily able to get in behind. I think a Sheffield United's been booked, I think a Sheffield United player is going to be booked here for the earlier foul. Norwood that was for, okay, good stuff. Here is Zinchenko. He's been serviceable at left back, I must say. There is still talk about City not having the best left back situation. I do agree. Their best left back is a right back in Cancelo. Zinchenko, whilst he can on occasion perform well, I wouldn't want him playing in a like say City played Bayern Munich, and that's what I don't understand either. Because Mendy, I'm sorry, I really wanted to like Mendy. I gave him so many chances. I gave him so much time. For me, he's done. He's done at City. Like, unless he somehow does the amazing the most brilliant turnaround of the century. He's had so many chances. He's had too many injuries. He's been too unfit. Even when he is fit, he's just not doing anything. He was struggling against League 2 Cheltenham, for Christ's sake. He didn't do anything. Like, ever since his injuries, it's just, maybe it's just like he's scared to what, maybe it's like he's almost scared to run. But he never just gets in behind anymore, never puts in the first time crosses anymore. Cost City 50 million. I think City should write it off. I don't understand why they're not going in for David Alaba. I don't really understand that at all. Probably the best left back in the world who can also play centre back and defensive midfield. Why aren't City going for him? I don't really know. Well, no, I do know. The reason being, they want to focus more on attack because they focused on defence for the last couple of transfer windows, which is fair enough. And the argument's always, well, we've got Mendy, we've got Zinchenko, Laporte can play there, Ake can play there, Cancelo can play there. But really, there's no like actual left back where you're like, oh yeah, this is the one. It's like, well, it's just makeshift. It's been makeshift since Clichy and Kolarov left, really. There hasn't been like a proper left back there. Because Mendy's either always been injured or shit, which is a shame. It's a darn shame. Bernardo Silva with a switch. Sterling's on side, is he? Cleared away by Sheffield. But City do pick up the possession again on the edge of the box. This is what they do against weaker opposition. They will attempt to just stifle and suffocate, not let them get out, which is exactly what you need to do. You need to pin them back. Fernandinho with a little switch. Raheem Sterling intercepted though by Sheffield. Zinchenko closing Lundstrom. They're going to have to punt it here. And it is indeed punted. But I tell you what, they've actually beaten the City press and they are out here. And gosh, it's potentially risky, but very good defending by Bernardo Silva, of all people. The ball should have been played early by Sheffield, but it wasn't. Gosh, the weather's not very nice outside, goodness me. But it's very good that City got the early goal, because what you normally tend to see in these matches where it's City against a team that will just camp and defend, which is basically every single game, like especially when they've got no interest in attacking. Zinchenko nearly dinked in a lovely ball. They'll just camp, they'll defend, they'll defend, they'll defend. If City don't get the early goal, then normally it will lead to a potential 0-0 situation. Or, you know, squeaky bum time. That's why it's good to get the early goal, potentially force them out. But I tell you what, Sheffield United are in the City box here. This is dangerous. No one's marking on the edge of the box. Here he is, Lundstrom. Plays out wide to the right-hand side. Is the cross going to come in? I feel like they should cross it. No, they really didn't want to cross it. There's some good counter-attacks here from Sheffield United when they do get the opportunity. Sheffield with the long switch now. Is offside. He is offside. What's the matter? City again. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. And can we talk about Sheffield United beat Manchester United in the league? That was hilarious. I watched that game. Just like, I didn't stream it, I just watched it. It was so funny. It was one of the funniest things ever. United were genuinely atrocious, especially for that second Sheffield United goal. And Chit, thank you so much for following. Do feel free to leave a comment. Do feel free to type. That's how you chat with me, if you do want to chat. In fact, let me just... I was going to pop my YouTube link in again, just in case you guys are interested. Comment. 1 second, guys. Oh, K Blue, thank you so much for following. Like I said, I'm just going to leave my YouTube link. It's as well as it being in the description. It's also in the old It's also in the comment box. And Quee, thank you so much for following. It's all go. It's all kicking off. God damn. That's a video. Greatly appreciate it if you guys did want to give that a check out. I think my YouTube's funny anyway. Okay. Okay. Sheffield United are putting up more of a fight than I thought they would do, to be honest. This isn't like the Burnley game where they're literally just, or the West Brom game where West Brom literally just one of the shittest performances I've ever seen defensively. Sheffield, credit to them, they are actually trying to create stuff here. It's such a shame that Sheffield are basically going down. I really hope they don't go down. I like Sheffield United. I like Chris Wilder. I like the way they play. Well, I really like the way they played last season anyway, but Zinchenko is fouled by Baldock. Or Baldock, I don't know. Don't know, to be honest. He just pushed Zinchenko over, okay, bro? Calm down. Calm down, bro. Oh, Yee, thank you so much for liking the stream. Hey. That is much appreciated. Like I said, do make sure to follow if you have not already. I think you already have, so. Or I've invited you anyway. Can City get the second goal before half time? That's the question. I want to see Phil Foden get on the ball more. Neil Warnock in the bottom right of the chat. It's so funny. It's so funny to me. Like, what's he doing there? What was he thinking? Oh, look at the way he looks. And he like a little chicken or something. It's so bizarre. Neil Warnock's a weird man. Okay. City on the edge of the box. Foden clips it in. Straight to Ramsdale, the Sheffield United goalkeeper. A wry smile from Foden. That's me. Don't you love it when your glass sticks too? The coaster, so you nearly break your coaster every single time. That's my favourite thing. Mint, thank you so much for following, Mint. Do make sure to check out the YouTube. It is LNobbins. There's a link for your ease in the description, as well as the comment section. Do make sure to click that link for the memes. Sheffield United are being very stubborn currently, which is what you'd expect them to be. Just being resolute in defence, getting everyone behind the ball. And City will just pick it back up again and try to recycle play. Zinchenko with a nice switch to the right hand side. No, never mind, it's intercepted. Didn't quite make it all the way over to Jesus. Fran Torres, sorry. Here comes Sheffield United. Fernandinho, brilliant interception there. And Sheffield United potentially in trouble. They just get away with that one. That was quite fortunate. Diaz with some good defending. And Sheffield United have some space here if they can be found on the left-hand side. Walker needs to be wary. And Sheffield United have still got the ball. They're making their way to the box now. They're going to try to put the cross in. No, they can't quite do it yet. Sheffield United being patient here. Here's Fleck. This is some good football. Gundogan with a slide tackle. Not quite. Comes out to him again. Try the shot on the turn. Too tame. That would have been very, very good if it had gone in, but it was nearly impossible to pull that off to that degree. Sheffield United with a shot on target. Fair play. They do look dangerous when they come out and attack, I must say. But if Sheffield want to have a hope, they need to be taking one of these chances, because they obviously aren't going to have as many chances as City. You would expect City's pressure to eventually pay off. Like, we're talking over 70% of the ball. Carlos, thank you so much for liking the stream. The only issue with that is that City have only had 2 attempts on target. One of them obviously went in. Can't even remember what the second attempt was. But City just aren't being allowed by Sheffield United to pull the trigger. So they do need to try to get some shots off. Sometimes they're liable to overplay it, where it's just like, just hit the bloody ball. I'm just going to see what the options are on the bench for City. There's Riyad Mahrez who could come on. Cancelo. Raheem Sterling as well. Some attacking options there, just in case City do need to increase the attacking threat. Here's Fran Torres. Crosses the ball in, straight to the palms of Ramsdale. Sheffield United have the ball. Just lose it immediately from the goal kick. Walker tried to play in Ferran Torres, but Ramsdale is going to be able to get onto the end of that. And it's just actually going to be able to see it go out for a goal kick, so we'll have a replay. It's good to see Ferran Torres get a start. He scored a lot of goals in the Champions League. I don't know how many he scored in the Premier League. Obviously, it's not as many. I'm sure he scored at least one. But he's more of a cup player. Good, a cup goal scorer. Especially, like I said, especially in the Champions League. He was scoring goals like basically every single game. It was bizarre. It's bizarre how clinical he was when he was being asked to play as a striker. Because obviously that's when City had no striker available. But not really much has happened in this game. We had the early goal by Gabriel Jesus. But apart from that, nothing else has really happened in this game. TBH. Another foul throw by City. What is happening? City foul throw twice. I can't remember the last time I saw one foul throw. This is the Premier League. Why are there any foul throws? How can you foul a throw in the Premier League? What's going on, boys? Oh, it doesn't matter because they've won the ball back. It's just bizarre though. Bernardo now picks it up in midfield. He's done well to keep it there. He tries to play it to Kyle Walker. Unfortunately, he played it behind him. Now Walker has to go back to defence. Laporte into the path of Jesus. And now here's Kyle Walker. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres with a little clip. Thank you so much, Mio, for following. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Da, 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 da. How many followers have we got now? Must have quite a few now. It's excellent. Carlos. Carlos. How can I find out? 212, goodness me. 212 followers, thank you so much, guys. Do, 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 do. Okay. Walker playing in Ferran Torres, who is in behind. Can he get the cross right? He can't. We've got someone called Edgner in the chat. Thank you so much for joining us today. Do you know if I can find a free stream for the match? I have no idea because I've paid for it. I can't help you there. I can be your free words, but no, I've no idea. I also can't advocate that because that is illegal and you can go to prison for that. So I would not advise it. I would not suggest doing that. It's up to you though, bro. Whoops. How you doing though, bro? Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for taking the time to leave a little comment. You doing good? Excellent. What team do you support, my guy? Yeah, man, I'm doing good. We streamed some Simpsons Hit and Run earlier. That was lots of fun. I've releasing a YouTube video today. It's a Premier League tier list one, but not like you've ever seen. So I'm very excited to release that because there's nothing like it on the internet. That will be up live later today. And now we're streaming my team of Manchester City. In case you didn't know, you support Man United. You don't have to be sorry at all. You don't have to be sorry at all. Here's Kyle Walker now, crosses it in over the goalkeeper's head, who has to punt it over. What did you think of the score the other night, my guy, against Sheffield United? What did you make of that match? 2-1 it finished, obviously, to Sheffield. I watched it. It was pretty embarrassing from my perspective. Yeah, I can appreciate that. The second goal, what was happening with that second goal that Sheffield scored? There were about 5 United players, like a couple of, yeah. Well, the thing was, it was played, Maguire should have just punted it. He played it back to De Gea with like a tiny amount of space. De Gea should have just punted it, didn't. And then it was cleared out again. And then Tellez should have rushed it. And then Martial, as you say, should have rushed it. It was just a comedy of errors. And then obviously it went in off poor, I don't think it was Twanzabi's fault, but it just happened to go off him for the deflected goal. It was genuinely the most embarrassing bit of play I've ever seen. I don't know, man. It was pretty bad. It was pretty fucking shambolic. Just while I've got you here, Ejna, that's just my YouTube link. Do feel free to subscribe if you want to. No pressure if not. But I do make silly videos. I'm going to start making football videos also. Don't feel pressured though if you don't want to. That's absolutely fine. Oh, did you? Oh, Ejna, you are my fucking man. You are my boy. You know, it goes from giving legal advice to, you know, just establishing a relationship. Do you know what I mean? That's what you and I are, my guy. Ejna. more like Edge Lord. What is that? Bada. I have no idea what that is, bro. Oh, goodness me. What are your thoughts on Manchester United's title ambitions now then, bro? Do they exist? Do those ambitions exist? Or was it all sort of a bit of a pipe dream? Because I think some people did genuinely, and some people still do genuinely believe that they are in a title race, and technically they are by virtue of their position. But I think, because I've watched a lot of United. I've watched a lot of United this season, and I've never been impressed. I've never been impressed with them. Gundogan with the cross in, really nice ball, cleared away. Yeah, like they've always won by either a last-ditch goal or a last-ditch block. It's never been convincing. Do you know what I mean? Like when City, like for example, when City beat West Brom, it was like done in 20 minutes type thing. For United, I wouldn't say they've been getting lucky. I don't think that's a fair thing to say. But it has been sort of last ditch, it has been skin of the teeth type thing, and that's fine for a couple of games if you're winning like every other game comfortably. The issue is when it's every single game, you're going to have moments like the Sheffield United match where you run out of luck at some point rather. So for me it was sort of like a long time coming type thing. I do have a fantasy team. I'm not going to lie to you, Edgener. I haven't properly updated it since like the 5th week of the season. I always do this with fantasy football. I always do. I always say, oh yeah, I'm gonna spend ages on my team. I'm gonna change it every week, and then I always forget to change it for a couple weeks. And I'm just like, oh, is there even any point in continuing now? So I do have one, but I haven't been managing it properly, to be honest. Do you have a fantasy team? If so, let me who your captain is. De Bruyne is normally my captain, but he's obviously injured right now, so I don't know who I'd have if I was going to do one. I'd probably pick maybe like maybe Gundogan currently, based on his current goal scoring. Goodness me, he's been good, hasn't he? Is that Laporte? Laporte taking on a punt didn't quite work out, but you gotta have a go. Oh, with it, you could have the captain. Is great. See. Great minds think alike, bro. Great minds think alike. Oh, actually, no, you're absolutely right. Actually, that's probably a better shout. Because it's half-time, by the way, in the City match, 1-0 to City. No, you're right, because even if United play shit, as long as they get a penalty, Fernandes is going to get lots of points, isn't he? So, it's all good, basically. But yes, so 1-0 at half-time. Excellent stuff. City got the early goal, which is what they need, to be fair, because even though they've been dominating possession, they haven't actually created much. They only had 2 shots. Last week you had Gundogan, Sterling and Cancelo. Oh yeah, Cancelo must have got you so many points with I think what did he get? A goal, an assist, and a clean sheet. I mean, Cancelo was just awesome that game. But yeah, whereabouts in the world are you from, by the way, Edgener, if you don't mind me asking? I'm from Manchester, in case you couldn't tell by my accent. I'm just gonna. Oh, you're from Denmark. You are our first Twitch follower from Denmark. So welcome. I make a joke about a Danish footballer in my YouTube video. Being released today. Nice. Because it's about Kasper Schmeichel. Because basically, I mean, I'll tell you now. The video that's going up on the YouTube channel today is the ranking the most attractive Premier League footballers. Because why not? Do you know what I mean? Because why bloody not? The best goalkeeper ever. But yeah. But yeah, so that's what's happening. And he for me, he's Leicester's best looking player. So that's why he is a thing. He is indeed a thing. Right, it's half time, Edgener. So I will be back for the second half. I'm just going to go away because I need to go to the toilet. I need to get some more water because talking dries my throat, to be honest. So I will be back in about 15. No worries if no worries if you want to go. That's absolutely fine. But if you're still here, fair enough. I shall be back. I'll also just pop in my socials in case you're interested in following me on the likes of Instagram, etc., etc. No worries if not. But I will hopefully see you in 15 minutes. Bye bye. Okay. Okay, boys. It's time. It's time for the second half. Well, look at my thing. I can do arrows. Anyway, less of that. I don't know why I did that. Here's the second half. I'm just going to remove all those arrows. We've had some activity whilst I've been away. Looks like I've had some new followers. So I'm just going to thank everyone for following. Obviously, thank you, Edgner, for becoming the latest YouTube subscriber. Much appreciated. I don't know if you followed on Twitch, but feel free to do so. Looks like someone called Bondun has followed. Thank you so much, Bondun. Shui, thank you so much for following. And Ahmed, thank you so much for following. Perfect stuff. Lovely stuff. Excellent. You guys are G's. You're my boys. My boys and girls. My boys and girls. Okay. There we go. Excellent. No substitutions at half time. Interesting. Interesting. To be fair, I don't think Sheffield United need to make any substitutions because apart from the defensive error for the first goal, they've been pretty solid. They've been pretty solid and they've been dangerous in attack also. So I don't think it's really an issue for Sheffield United at this stage anyway. And they do have options on the bench also, Sheffield United, I believe anyway. How old is Phil Jagielka? Isn't he like 38? He's been going for ages. Right, Gundogan with a corner here. A corner for Manchester City. Ball's crossed in. And Diaz got in the end of it, but couldn't convert it. That's the only thing about Diaz, I'd say. That's the only criticism I could have of Diaz. There's been a number of times where he's had a really good chance. Oh, Siddiq, thank you so much for liking the stream. Thank you. Good to see you again, my guy. He always gets into these really good positions, Diaz. Or he always wins the header, but I don't think he's got one goal yet. That's my only criticism of him. It's a weird thing to criticise a centre-half for, not scoring enough goals, but if there was something that you'd say, what could he improve? I think that is the element of his game I'd like to see improved if he can chip in with a couple of goals. Sheffield United were nearly in there, utilising the aerial game, but Fernandinho was able to clear. Gundogan just punts it away. That's what we want to see. Sometimes it doesn't matter who you're playing. Sometimes you just need to punt it away. Like, don't dick around. Just get the ball away, relieve the danger, and that's what you want. Sometimes that's what I think John Stones has really improved this season. His decision making, when it matters most, has improved significantly. So sometimes he'd maybe overplay it, or he'd play like one pass too many. And now, instead of making those mistakes, he will just punt it. Is it pretty? No. Is it the correct and safe thing to do sometimes? Absolutely. You can't always play out from the back. Sometimes it is better to just clear it, try to reset yourself, relieve some pressure, and then hope that your attack midfield can press and you get the ball back. Sometimes that's what you have to do. Okay. Here come City again. Ampadu taking it away from Torres, but it is going to be a City throw-in. There's Jaden Bogle. Or is it Jason Bogle? I think it's Jaden, I don't know. May have made that up, to be honest. Apologies for the gulp. Actually, no, I don't apologise. I don't apologise for anything. Okay. City just playing it around at the back for now. 1-0 lead is tenuous. As I said in the first half, they've only had 4 shots overall. And we've got a new follower, Sedan. Sedan and Saw. Junkie Saw. I mean, it's a brilliant name. Thank you so much for becoming an Albino and following. Woo! That's what happens, we woo. Zinchenko with a brilliant cross. Oh, goodness me, what a ball that was. That deserved a goal. That really did deserve a goal, that cross. think it was Ferran Torres running onto the ball. That was really good. Unfortunately, City weren't able to convert. But here's Gundogan in the advanced role. Jesus trying to little 1-2. Oh, gee, Gundogan nearly in there, not quite. And Jesus just absolutely rammed into the Sheffield United player there. And there was Lundstrom, and now Lundstrom is down. Okay, Jesus, calm down. And Foden's also gone down. He's kicking the floor. Let's see what happened here. I don't actually know what happened. I think it was a clash of heads, maybe? Both players down. Hopefully they're both okay. And Suresh, thank you so much, Suresh, for choosing to follow the stream. I want to see this ball by Zinchenko. First time ball, brilliant stuff. Oh, how has that not gone in? Did it even... Ferran Torres tried to head it back. I thought he should have just, maybe should have headed it at goal. Mustafa, thank you so much for liking the stream. It's much appreciated. Your guys' support is everything. Like I say, do feel free to check out the YouTube. That is the thing that really we need to grow in order to grow in general. So like I say, if you haven't already checked it out, make sure you do so. Like I say, Edgner recently subscribed. Thank you so much again, Edgner. Just say it again. I'll say it again. If Foden's really down here, it looked pretty innocuous, I've got to say. But he's still down. So I'm not really... I think it, like I said, I think it may have just been a clash of heads. Lundstrom checking his teeth. This is really bad though. Foden's not come back up. Hey, Edgner, you're going to be here on off. Hey, no worries, Edgner. Thank you so much for joining us at all. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it, my guy. It's still 1-0 to the City. Wait, that's a good point. You're a United fan. Let's see what the United situation is. I don't actually know who they play next. Oh, wow. They play today against Arsenal. God damn. God damn. Away at Arsenal as well. That could be a tricky one. Arsenal have got into a vein of form. What's going on? Foden's still down injured. There was a collision of heads between Foden and Lundstrom. He seems to be okay now. Do you think it's going to end 3-1 to Arsenal or Manchester United? Edgner, what are your thoughts? Looks like Foden's going to be okay. He does a little fist bump with Lundstrom, so no harm. You think United's going to win 3-1? Well, that is a bold statement. And in a match that no one cares about, West Brom have equalised against Fulham, so it's 1-1. In a match that literally no one gives a fuck about. That's interesting. I don't know. I think it'll be a draw. I'm going to say it's going to be a low-scoring draw. In fact, I'm going to say 0-0. I'm going to say it's going to end 0-0. I'm going to be boring and say it's going to be a really boring game. That's just my thoughts. Oh, Edgner, I don't know if you have followed the Twitch stream, because I know you subscribe to YouTube, thank you so much. But, because we do also stream to YouTube, so you'll see them anyway. But if you do tend to watch your live streams on Twitch, do make sure to follow on Twitch as well, just so you don't miss anything. Dad's an Arsenal fan, it's always kind of like a party. Do you have a rivalry between the two of you then, I imagine? Oh, thank you so much, Edgner, for following. You're the best kind of person, Edgner, to be honest. You're my boy. I'm assuming you're a boy anyway. I do apologise. Woo! That's for you, Edgner. Here's Kyle Walker. Gundogan. Zinchenko with a long shot. Not quite blocked. And Bipin has followed as well. Thank you so much. We're getting all these woos. You're a boy. I thought so, but I just wanted to double check, because you can never assume. Never assume nowadays. Well, I assume anyway. I always just call everyone a guy. I always just say, you're my guy, you're my boy. And to be fair, guy and boy can be girls as well. It depends on context. And Shaby King is followed as well. It is all kicking off. You don't... What do you say? Oh, it was just a joke, Edgner. Don't worry about it. 50% of the play in this game has taken place inside the Sheffield United defensive third. Where are these follows? They're on. They're on Facebook. They're on Facebook, Edgener. So a lot of people, well, in fact, for some reason, people on Facebook, they, I mean, fair play to them, they just, oh, what a ball that was to Jesus, but he just couldn't get to it before the goalkeeper. Goodness me. Cross comes in. Oh, Jesus had a little tap, but yeah, that's absolutely fine, Edgener. It's because we stream to multiple places. We stream to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch all at the same time. Just because why wouldn't you? So therefore we got viewers on. Oh, excellent! You're getting involved in the debate of the day. I love it. I love to see it. You don't like the idea of Jesus instead of Sergio. I don't either. But here's the thing. I think someone's going to have to replace Sergio long term eventually, owing to Aguero's age/injury issues. I want Aguero to stay forever. But I think what's going to happen is they're going to buy someone like Haaland. You're from Denmark, and Haaland, am I right? Haaland's from, or is he from Norway? Where's Haaland from? You're into a new sign, yeah. It is Norway. Okay, sorry, that's very bad of me. I got Norway and Denmark confused. Yeah. So there's lots of words. There's lots of word on the street that they're going to sign Haaland, not this summer, the next summer, because there's like a 60 million release clause or something. So that would be interesting to see. I'm not ready for life without. I'm not ready for City without Aguero. I want him to stay for at least 2 more years because he's so close to beating Wayne Rooney's Premier League goal scoring stat. If he hadn't been bloody injured this season, he probably would have already beaten it. He only needs like a couple more years, and he'll be just behind fucking Alan Shearer, man. Oh, Theo, thank you so much for liking the stream. That's the thing. Well, let's find out right now. Actually, that's the thing. That's why I want him to stay. That's why I want him to, because he could have, if he wasn't injured this season, he definitely would have probably already beaten it. Let's have a look. All-time stats for goals. He's currently 4th. So currently he's 28 goals behind him. And now I'd suggest if he did all of this season and all of next season, you only need 15 goals a season. He's beaten it. So that's the thing. He needs another couple years. But that's the thing. You think of how many games extra Wayne Rooney compared to Aguero. He's only 7 behind Andy Cole. Currently, he's 4th in the all-time rankings. He scored 5 more than Thierry Henry. He's so underrated, Aguero. I absolutely love Aguero, man. And this is what I'm saying. I'm so thank you so much for liking the stream. I'm not ready for life without Aguero. I just really want him to stay for another couple years. I understand City might be a bit cutthroat, but no, I really hope he stays for a bit more of the extended contract. Yeah, he's such a G, isn't he? I love Aguero. He's a real man, yeah. And that's the thing as well. I'll confess, I haven't watched every single game Aguero's played for 90 minutes. He's either 1 goal behind Rooney or the same goals as Rooney in terms of goals in Manchester derbies. And again, that's a mad stat when you think of how many derbies he's missed over the years as well, again due to injuries, unfortunately. Imagine if you didn't get those injuries. What was I going to say? Yeah, what I was going to say is that I regularly, because I'm a City season ticket holder, so I'd regularly watch him. I don't think I've ever seen Aguero dive, like for a penalty. He's been booked for diving once, but it wasn't actually a dive. Like it actually should have been a penalty. Because Aguero always stays on his feet. And you think of that iconic Aguero goal. He had the opportunity to go down. Nader Manua slid in. He could have gone down, stayed on his feet, got the rewards. That's also why I love him. I hate it when players dive. But yeah. sorry, that must bring back bad memories, Edgener. I won't talk about that. See, isn't this nice though? I'm a City fan, you're a United fan, and we can just have a nice little chat. What I really don't like, because I don't want this to become just like a sort of Man City fan channel thing. You know, like Arsenal fan TV or the United stand or whatever. I don't want it to be absolutely partisan. Obviously, I am a City fan and I will have my biases, but I don't. I just hate. I hate the hate that's on a lot of those channels. Not necessarily from the people, just from like, but also like, you know, just the community in general. There's so much like, if you're a, you know, if you're like a City fan going to the United stand or whatever, like you just get shouted at or whatever. I don't want that to be like that here. I do want us to build as a channel that does a lot of football, but I don't want it to be like, oh, I'm a City fan, if you're a United fan, you're not welcome here. Do you know what I mean? We can have a nice chat like we are doing, and we can respect each other. Like, growing up, basically all of my friends were United fans, because obviously growing up, this is before City had any money. Wait, Sheffield United are in the City box here. They're gonna have a long shot, and it goes well wide, thank goodness. But when I grew up, City were rubbish. This is before the money. So all of my friends were obviously United fans because that's when they were good. Some of my best friends are United fans. So, like I say, everyone's welcome here, as long as you're courteous and respectful. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Edgener, tell me, what are you doing this weekend, my guy? As Rian Bruce is coming off for McGoldrick, sorry. So that's the number 17. McGoldrick. There we go. You're bored? Oh gosh, is that why you've come to my stream? Well, hopefully this stream's a bit entertaining for you. You're not up to anything. I guess it's. Oh, that's a good question. What's the COVID situation in Denmark? What's like? Because like currently, oh, that's okay then. Because in England, for example, we're in national lockdown. Like you can only leave for essential stuff, i.e., you know, shopping, work, if it's essential, if it can't be done from home, etc. So, like, what's the current situation in Denmark? Are you also under big lockdown? Can you go out and see people? Are restaurants open? Like, restaurants and bars, etc. are currently closed in England. It's basically back to what it was at the start in March, when everything was closed, type thing. You're handling very well, but... Oh, 2 seconds, don't worry. Take your time, bro. There's no rush at all. Yeah, no worries, man. I'll see you shortly. Corner's coming in. Doesn't even beat the first man. Come on, Phil, you're better than that. You're better than that, son. My son. My child. My boy. He's my boy. Come on, City. Come on, City. Phil Foden will have another chance. Crosses it in. Again, doesn't beat the first man. And that was a foul anyway by a City player. Yeah, really bad from Foden. He's a lot better than that usually. From the corner. Come on, Phil. You're better than that, son. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, we apparently gained another subscriber. I don't know who that was, but thank you so much, whoever it was, for subscribing. Much appreciated. Oh, Crystal Palace beating Wolves 1-0. Oh, Ibire Eze with the goal. Good to see him getting in amongst the goals. I like Eze. I hope he does well. Hope he does well. He's only a young kid. Good to see him doing well in the Premier League. It's still 1-0 though. It's still 1-0 in this tightly contended game. Sheffield United haven't really been threatening as much in this second half. However, City cannot get complacent. And Sada has followed the stream. Thank you so much, Sada, for becoming a Nabinho. It's much appreciated. Do make sure to check out the YouTube. Link is in the description and it's also in the comments section. Do make sure to click that link and you'll be taken to the YouTube channel, which is the main area. It's the main LNobbins area, I'd suggest. Okay. There's 26 minutes left. Getting a bit concerned because City haven't killed this game off yet. And they haven't been able to because even though they've had 75% of the ball, they've only been able to produce 6 shots. And I don't even know how many of those have been on target. 2 of those have been on target. 3 of them have been blocked. Lots of block shots coming on, as you can see here from these stats. A lot of City players have had a shot. Everyone's only had one. Fernandinho has had one. Laporte's had one. Bernardo Silva, Zinchenko, Jesus. Possession stats obviously the most. It's one in City's favour, if that makes sense. But possession is irrelevant if it doesn't produce anything. Possession for possession's sake is not a thing that I want to see. I'm just having a look at the Sheffield United players' stats, because the top 5 players are all City. I'm not sure that's quite fair, because I think some of their defending's been very good. I'd suggest they should probably be in amongst the top 5. Well, top 3 on your screen anyway. I can see top 5. But yeah, there you have it. There you bloody have it. Is that 2? Should be like that. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I mean, to be fair, Sheffield United haven't been too threatening. That was that. There were times in the first half where they were sort of getting in a little bit. But they're going to be happy to. They're going to be quite happy with 1-0 at this point, because they could. It only takes a second to score a goal, as we know. As we look at City's next 6 fixtures, Burnley again on paper suggests that they should win that. But then Liverpool, Swansea in the FA Cup, Spurs, Arsenal. So there's 3 Premier League fixtures. It's Liverpool, Spurs, Arsenal. That is incredibly tricky. Let's see. Fam, thank you so much for liking the stream. Edgener, are you back? How you doing? Here we go. Straight back in. I like it. No messing around. And Shine, thank you. So it's okay, but you are in lockdown. Okay. How much of a lockdown are you in, though? Are we talking like no restaurants, for example, and no stores? Okay, so I assume no restaurants then. So it's basically the same as us. But City are in the back here. Here's Fran Torres. He's got Gabriel Jesus in support. He's been fouled in the box. Nope. Goal kick. No stores, no school. Ah, okay. No public work. Okay, so it's all online classes then. I thought Fran Torres was going to square that back for. Nah, he just loses control, doesn't he? Nah, it's not a foul. Nah, it's not a foul. It was risky from Sheffield. It wasn't a penalty though. Oh yes, you got online classes. Only. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Makes sense. It does make sense. But in terms of your like supermarkets, grocery, or in America they're called grocery stores. I think in this country we just call them shops or supermarkets. Yeah. I got you. I must say your English is perfect, bro. By the way, just to let you know. West Brom 2. Is that the SpongeBob meme by any chance? Is that SpongeBob like? That's how I read it anyway. Well, that's how. There's a SpongeBob meme where he looks like properly weird, and it's like, and the it's written like that. So in my head, it looks just like that. Very good. Here comes Zinchenko. One of my friends just messaged me saying, "Gutted he missed the Simpsons hit and run stream." Yeah, you should be gutted because it was fucking class. You should be gutted. Yeah, you should be. It was class. Next Saturday, yeah. It's gonna be a 3-0 called it. What, this match, or are you talking about the Arsenal game now? Oh, but yeah, we played Simpsons Hit and Run earlier. Don't know if you've ever played that game, but I've got it on GameCube. This one, okay. Yeah, I think it's going to end 2-1. I'll go 2-0. I'll say 2-0. I hope anyway. I could easily see it ending 1-1. I don't know. don't know, man. I don't know, man. But yeah, we did some City run. We 100%ed the first level today. We'll be doing that every single Saturday morning. This is actually the second stream of today. We're just streaming today because City are playing. Of course. Oh no, of course it would. It would be massive. Or City nearly give away the ball at the back. Yeah, it would be massive if City drew, because currently, yeah, if City drew, what's the Premier League table looking like? Let's have a quick look. Yeah, because currently City are 4 points ahead of United. Ashvin, thank you so much for liking the stream. But Edgner, don't you worry, it's fine. You don't need to apologise, my guy. Yeah, so City would be 4 points ahead, having played the same amount of games. Although United obviously play later, so that could be change. That could be up for change. Liverpool would be. That's the key thing, I think. No disrespect to United, but I do think that Liverpool are going to be the bigger threat to City long term, and City would be 7 points ahead of Liverpool. Here's Zinchenko. Oh, what a strike from Zinchenko. Tried to get into the top right corner. The Sheffield United goalkeeper did a brilliant diving save. Sensational stuff. Sensational attacking play from City. Lovely back heel. Throws it into the path of Zinchenko. Gosh, that's such a good save. That's a really good save by Ramsdale. Really nice shot from Zinchenko as well. Yeah, 4 points exactly. You're right, Edgner, you're right. And that's the thing, 7 points against Liverpool, and that'll be interesting as well. If City win at Anfield, I mean, you know, they'd have to win at Anfield, but if they did, Laporte had his header hit over the bar. Hey, Bananas joined us. How are you doing, Banana? Yeah, man, I'm doing really good. We did the Simpsons Hit and Run stream earlier today, which was really fun. And we're currently obviously doing the City stream. You're good, excellent. But yeah, man, I'm doing good. We've got a new YouTube video going up today. We've got a new, yeah. Oh yeah. So you guys can each see everyone. So Banana, Edgner, Banana. You can see each other on the screen. Banana's from Sweden. Edgner is from Denmark. We've got the Scandinavian connection going on. The Scandinavian boys. No worries, it's all Banana. I know, yeah, it's called Banana, yeah. Norden, oh gosh, no, it's all kicking off. Yeah, so, but it will be every single Saturday morning, Banana. So 10:30 for 10:30 GMT. That's just in case you want to do that. But yeah, what language is that? Is it Danish? I don't actually know what the language is. I'm so ignorant. But the fact that you're from Sweden, so there's obviously a shared language between Sweden and Denmark. So so is Danish quite a common language in Sweden? Oh gosh. I don't know anything about the Danish language other than, you know, Danish bacon. Oh gosh, Banana's joined the Twitch. He's joined. Well, Svenska's Swedish, isn't it? Oh my god, what is happening? Oh my god, that's funny. No, it's fine if you guys want to keep doing it, it's funny. But yeah, I'm glad you guys have met. Oh, Edgener, again, if you... So, Banana, for example, is in our Discord. I don't know if you have a Discord, but I can link it to you if you want to join it. Let me know. Basically, we just sort of have general chats in there. Like, there's a football chat in there, for example. And always we're just seeing that the Arsenal and United players are getting ready for the kickoff. You do? Okay, I'll link it you then if you want to join it. Feel free to do so. Like I say, Banana's in there, as am I. And we like post memes in there. If you have a particularly nice meal, you can post pictures of that in there. If you just want to have a general chat, you can post stuff in there. What's going on in the bottom left corner? That's my logo. That's my logo, LNobbins. That's my logo. LN. The L is from Death Note. I don't know if you've ever watched Death Note or read Death Note, but it's very good. That's what the L is from. It's that font. It's that font. That's my current logo. It's just sort of like a little thing I knocked up together. The Brighton manager is my logo. Oh no, sorry. You said left. Oh right, no. So bottom right. Bottom right. That's a GIF of Neil Warnock. He was the Cardiff manager. Yeah. He was the Cardiff man. It's just funny. I just thought it was funny because in my Simpsons hit and run overlay, there's a Simpsons GIF in the bottom right corner for the chat box. So I thought it would just be funny to put a football GIF in the chat box. Just to make it a bit funny. I don't know. There's no explanation for it really. I just wanted to do it. It's just because I thought it was funny. What your I mean, if you hate it and you think it's annoying, let me know and I can change it, but I thought it was funny. Banana, what are your plans for this weekend? Edgener's not doing anything, he's just chilling. What am I doing? Oh, like I said, I'm releasing a YouTube video and chilling. Okay, I won't change it then. Wait, who's come on? Is that Billy Sharp? And McBurney. Who have you come on for, though, bro? You need to let me know. I don't even know who you've come on for, lol. So I can't even update that. Foden with yet another corner. Corner comes in. It's deep. Too deep, probably. And a City player is down with a head injury. What are you saying, Banana? When's the next Pokemon Simpsons stream? I'm gonna... Acapulco. I don't know what that means. Can I have a translation, please? Can I have a... am I going to put that into fucking Google Translate? Have I just said something offensive, potentially? What does that mean? What do you mean? You're gonna go sledding on a hill? That's brilliant. We'll enjoy that. Simpsons is next Saturday. Pokemon. We actually finished Pokemon. You missed it. We actually finished the Sacred Gold Nuzlocke. We beat it. We beat the Pokemon game in excellent style. So we need to come up with a new game to replace, because Simpsons Hit and Runs replaced LA Noire, and the Nuzlocke I think is probably going to be replaced by maybe Monster Hunter World potentially. So that would just be on like weekdays or whatever. Oh, so here we go. Basham and Burke came. Oh gosh, Basham and Burke came off. Basham. He came off. He's number 9. Where's Basham? Or Burke? Where art thou? There you are. So I don't know who this was. You don't like it? Oh, someone has liked the stream. Roper, thank you so much for liking the stream. Why don't you like it? I mean, to be fair, it's probably like normally you'd have Aguero, Sterling, maybe Foden or Mahrez, wouldn't you? But that's the thing. When you've got so many games coming thick and fast, especially due to COVID, you need to. Hello? Why is this glitch? Hello? I know, that was the dream, wasn't it? That was the absolute dream. What has happened here? It's had a shit. Oh no, I absolutely love Sane. He was so good. Oh my god, this thing's actually just shattered brick. There we go. Yeah, I know. When it was Sane, Sterling, Aguero, that was like the ultimate front three. I love Sane so much. I had a dream about Sane last night that he scored against City. I have no idea what the match was or why I was dreaming about that. But yeah, that was a thing. So who came on? Sharp. Number... I know you're a striker, so I'll just do that. But yeah, I mean, Sterling's on the bench. Aguero's still recovering from injury / COVID. Who else came on? McBurney, who is number 9. What? Oh, he's not a thing. Right, I got him. Gotcha. McBurney. There we go. Genuinely no idea what fucking formation they're playing anymore. I'm just gonna YOLO guess that. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, you need to rotate, don't you? So Ferran Torres wouldn't normally play. Aguero's injured, so Jesus wouldn't normally be first choice. And Foden, he's playing so good that you can't drop him. Even though, like, this isn't even his second position. His best position's the position that Bernardo Silva's playing in. His second best is actually on the right wing. This is his third best position, left wing. Yeah, the current thief was Sheffield United, so I know every player. Oh, really? That's such an interesting team to pick as well, Sheffield United. I do like to pick lesser teams if I'm ever doing a career mode, because you don't want to pick a big team because it's a bit boring, isn't it? You're just expected to win. You want to play. You want to pick a team like Bury or Bolton where they've got no aspirations. Are you actually Banana? 15 centimeters. God damn. We've had a bit of snow the last couple of days. Nowhere near as much as that though. Goodness me, that's a lot of snow. Yeah, you're right, Edgina. That is a fuckload of snow. Goodness me. But it's been it was a nice amount of snow. It wasn't too much. It wasn't, and it actually stuck as well. So I think we actually had it actually snowed on Christmas Day, which was amazing. Okay, so you're both speaking Danish now. So in Sweden, is Danish like quite a big language? I'm guessing. No. Oh, what language are you speaking? Are you speaking Swedish? That's unfair on Christmas Day. Oh, they're close to each other. Oh, I understand. So one of you speaking Swedish, one. Oh, so it's like it's a bit like Spanish and Portuguese. Because they say that Portuguese people can understand the Spanish quite easily. Because as you say, the languages are quite similar. Understood. I got you. That's good that languages are so similar together. It's quite like that for a lot of because I'm currently learning a bit of Spanish on Duolingo. Oh, wait, I'm going to stop talking about languages, because Sheffield United potentially have an attack here. Oh, never mind, I gave the ball away. Yeah, because I'm doing like Spanish on Duolingo, and like lots of the words are just sort of like what they would be in French, for example. Also, Norwich is almost Danish. Norwegian is almost Danish. Interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, I'm guessing you guys obviously speak at least 2 languages. I think that is a big issue, because I assume you've just learned that at school to be basically fluent. That should definitely be a thing. I think English schools are very lazy. I mean, you can learn a language. Yeah, you speak 3 to 4 languages. That's mental. There's like you can do it as in high school. You can take French or Spanish or German or whatever, but it's not done properly. Like, it's not done in the German schools where you basically just learn English and everyone's fluent in English type thing. Or as you guys, 3 to 4 languages. Like, that's mad. Did you learn like I'm guessing you had classes, right? Danish, English, German, and a bit of French. That's fucking mad. Banana, what do you speak? Obviously Swedish and English. What's your 3rd language, Banana? Je ne sais quoi. I speak English, music, because I can read sheet music and the language of love. Speak the language of love, obviously, and bullshit. 4 languages for you. Svengelska. What is Svengelska? And in Finland, you learn Swedish in school. Oh, so you don't learn Finnish? Interesting. It's so confusing, isn't it? Right, this needs to stop doing that. Okay, this is either going to... I've decided, right, I'm calling it. This is going to end 1-0 or 1-all. City ain't scoring again. City ain't scoring another goal. 5 minutes left. It's a good thing they got that early goal, because City haven't been very good today. I'm not going to lie. Also finish. I gotcha. It's like a... Oh wait, here comes Sheffield United on the attack. This is dangerous. Just wide of the post. Goodness me. Flipping X City. Sheffield United are causing lots of problems here. That nearly settled in the bottom left corner. Flipping X. That would have been a great goal if it went in. You're also Denglish. A Swedish joke. Mixed Swedish and English. It's so good though. Like, it seems like especially in those Scandinavian countries, like lots of languages are being learned. Because there are some languages, there are some countries like where the native language isn't even like the main language, isn't it? Isn't there? Oh, goodness me. City have 4 minutes. And they're actually having to hang on here, City, at home against a bottom of the table team. It's so bizarre, because based on this performance, and based on the performance they put in against Manchester United, I'm staggered that this team have only got 8 points. Walker gives away a foul needlessly. No need to foul sharp there. And Sheffield United have a set piece. And this could end 1-all. This could end 1-all. It really could. Another set piece here. Like I say, there's only going to be 1 more goal in this game. Cross comes in. Dangerous. City clear. Spell end in sweet. I don't know what that means, sorry. Oh, is that because it's in your fantasy team? Yeah, I thought so. Again, I'm guessing it's just rotation. Like that's the thing, Pep, that's the thing, when you got... Well, Pep loves rotation for a start. And again, Madrogic is in. Walker is not having a good time on that left-hand side. You can't foul him, you can't foul him. Janice has followed. Thank you so much, Janice. Shot comes in. Do feel free to get involved in the chat, Janice. Oh, end is slut, I understand. Cross in, Edison claims, goodness me. Oh, Jane Z, not Janice. Probably Jane. Thank you so much, Jane, for following. End in Danish is also slut. That's brilliant. So we're coming up. So you could say we're coming up to the slut of this game. Would you say? Is that what you'd suggest, guys? We're coming up to the slut of this game. This game's about to slut. Will this game slut 1-0? There you go. I am multilingual. Here's Ferran Torres. Plays it back to Fernandinho. No. Oh, never mind then. Lol. I thought it was end. Like this game's about to end. This game's about to slut. Apparently not. Here's Jesus. Can City almost having to stall for time here a little bit. Jesus goes over. It's not a foul. It's Sheffield's throw. There's 1 minute and 10 seconds of regulation time. It's going to be a City throw? What am I going to do now? What do you mean, Fernando? The game's still going on. We're only in the 89th minute. Still watching this game. But in terms of after this, what am I doing? I need to clean the house. Oh yeah, after the game, I need to clean the house. But I also need to just... so the new YouTube video is uploaded as Torres is coming off for Rodri. Rodri, there we go. So it's probably going to be more like don't you worry, Edgener. In fact, well, if you look at our, I mean, to be honest, the schedule's a bit all over the place, but we stream 5 days a week. Normally we stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, I know, he's definitely not on the left wing, is he? It's probably going to be more like that sort of setup, isn't it? There we go. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be more of that sort of situation, with Bernardo being asked to play on the right. 5 minutes of added time. But yeah, Edgener, we stream 5 days a week, so we'll be streaming tomorrow. We do have a time schedule as well. If you go to my About section, Twitch, also in the Discord, I don't know if you joined it, I think I gave you the link, let me know if you need it again. But there's also a schedule in there, and I will try to let people know if there's any changes to that schedule, when we're going live, etc. So in general, it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If there's a particularly interesting football match, then I will do a bonus stream or a replacement stream. Gundogan hat-trick in 5 minutes, yeah. Yeah, it's been a bit of a weird one for City. Fernandinho's been given the man of the match. I think that's fair. He's so good, Fernandinho. He needs to have at least another year at City. He's brilliant. I'll send it again, Edgener. Yeah, don't you worry. Don't you worry, bro. There you are. It's just in the chat now. The bot thought has given it you. That's my bot. The Nabinio bot thought. Let me know if you have any issues, but that link should be fine. Here's Zinchenko on the left with Phil Foden. Foden crosses it goes for a corner. He wants a handball. Referee says nope. Zinchenko's begging for it. Let's have a look. Was this a handball? No, never. Hands way too close to his body. Ball, nah, it's not. It works excellent. No, it's definitely not. It's definitely not a handball. Because like I said, there's a schedule in there, and like I said, we do tend to just stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And like I say, we'll also do a bonus one if there's an interesting football match. And in fact, let's just have a look to see what Premier League games are taking place. Let's have a look. See, see. For example, if Arsenal United were playing tomorrow, I would definitely be streaming that. I tell you what, actually, West Ham Liverpool. Oh no, I've got my uncle around for Sunday lunch. I might not be able to stream tomorrow. It depends what time he's coming around. If that game was slightly later, maybe, but because we're entertaining, because we're allowed to have my uncle round because he's in a bubble. He's a single adult and he's allowed to come round. Billy Sharp, Sheffield going to score here? No, just on the edge of the box. City need to be so careful. Fernandinho spreads it wide. Phil Foden. Fernandinho's just so class, isn't he? Foden. Jesus, can he finish it? What a save by Ramsdale. What a save. I still think Jesus should have scored. Everyone knew he was going to go to that right-hand side. Goodness me. What a save for Ramsdale. 2 minutes left. City are basically hanging on here. They've sent no one up for the corner. They're just going to want to keep it in the corner. And that's not what you want to see. Top of the table against bottom of the table. And they're wanting to keep it in the corner. It's not really good, is it? I mean, if it gets the result, it gets the result. You could say it's just good game management, though, to be fair. Why are you saying no, Edgener? Why are you saying no? Here's Bernardo. He's going to try and foray into the box. Here he is. Can he go all the way? No, he can't. He fell over instead. Classic. And Sheffield United are going to be able to break here. Jesus doing some really good tracking back. Oh, because he missed. Oh, did you have Jesus in your team? Sheffield United are going to have one last chance here. Rodri clears it. I like how you're sad that he missed, even though you're a United fan, Edgener. There's 40 seconds left. Anything can happen. It only takes a second to score a goal. This game is not over yet. 30 seconds left to play. 2 City players are down here. Oh, well, to be fair, I think because I'm watching it on my phone, I might be a bit behind you. That's good, though. Don't worry about it, bro. That's fine. I mean, we're in the 95th minute now anyway. The referee's got to blow his whistle any second now anyway. Surely. No, actually, don't worry about it, my guy. It's fine. Like I said, once that foul happened, I was sure it was going to be game over anyway. And there we go. Confirmation. City 1, Sheffield United 0. Was it the most entertaining game? No. Was it the most convincing game? No. Did they get the 3 points? Yes. That is the important thing there. Keeping the lead on the rest of the table. We're just going to go to this area, just so we can have a look at these little stats. If you guys do want to buy an Audi, I'm not sponsored, imagine. Yeah, but I'm just like, it's not good when the two players who've had the most shots. Oh, thank you so much for liking the stream. It's not good when the two players who've had the most shots in the game are your centre half and your left back, both of which aren't known for scoring long shots. Should we zoom in a bit more just so you can see it a bit better? There we go. Like, these are the shots. 2 from Zinchenko, 2 from Laporte. No shots from Torres. No shots from Foden, Gundogan, who's been on fire. No shots from Rodri, who actually does like a long shot. So that's the issue. There weren't enough shots for me. 75%, look at this, 75% of the ball only results in 8 shots. Sheffield United had half as many shots, with only, like a third of the possession or whatever. Oh, well, a quarter overall, but you know what I mean. In relation to, like, 3 times less possession. And they were able to have only half as many shots. No, I don't think Gundogan was the right choice for you this week, unfortunately. But he has been in fine goal-scoring form, and you would think bottom of the table against top of the table, it might be another 5-0, but I'm still amazed that Sheffield United are all the way at the bottom. Every time I've seen them, they've been good. Let's have a look at the chalkboard, so as we just see where these shots came from. Oh, never mind. City apparently had 10 shots. Oh, maybe that's just on target. But yeah, lots coming out of the box. 4 out of the box. Really speculative. That was the goal. I think most of these shots was blocked though, unfortunately. In terms of the heat maps, I mean, Jesus, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. So again, you'd look at these and you think, oh, Sheffield United were barely threatening, but you only need to threaten once. It only takes, as you say, it only takes a second to score a goal. These are the things we know. But let's just have, for our own, Abdu, thank you so much for liking the stream, for our own sanity, let's just take a look at the Premier League table. Here we go. Just going to zoom in a little bit. Here we go. As we can see, very important game for Manchester City. Look at all that green. Brilliant. We're over halfway through the season now, and this is normally when the table starts to, you really can tell what the end table is going to look like. Although this season it's been mental, literally anything can happen. Sheffield United, I feel so sorry for Sheffield United. I really like them, but it does look like they're going to go down, unfortunately. Can we borrow 3 points, did he say? But yeah, like, look at this. I mean, West Ham play Liverpool tomorrow, I think, from memory. And yeah, if West Ham win, is it at home or is it away? It's at home as well. It's at the London Stadium. West Ham have been doing really well. They drew against City earlier in the season. So if West Ham win that, and you wouldn't say, based on Liverpool's current form, you wouldn't say that would never happen. West Ham could go ahead of Liverpool. And then City win another game. City would be then 10 points ahead of Liverpool. Well, they'd have to win at Anfield, wouldn't they? But that's a different matter, isn't it? But yeah, as you say, the top it is so close at the top. United, as you say, are playing Arsenal. Where are Arsenal on the table? How are they doing? So if Arsenal win today, Arsenal and Chelsea on the same amount of points, goodness me. If they win, then they will go... Well, these are games in hand, aren't they? So they'll go same point. They'll go level on points, but games in hand are a thing, obviously. Let's have a look at the United lineup. You said that Cavani's starting. Let's have a look at the Arsenal lineup. Wow, no Aubameyang. No, is he on the bench? Wait, I'm looking at the wrong bench. Wait, am I being... No, he's not. He's not even on the bench. Oh. Is he injured? No Saka either. Yeah, is he injured? I'm guessing they must be injured. That's a oh, Jendel, thank you so much for following. That is a massive issue because Cedric's a right back having to play at left back. Pepe is a right winger having to play at left wing. That whole left side is gone. Where's Tierney? God, they just got loads of injuries. Wait, but where is he? Saka's not on the bench. Am I dumb? There's no Saka, there's no Tierney. Are they suspended? Well, they have to be suspended or injured. I don't understand why else they wouldn't be in the team. Bizarre. Anyway, the rest of the team. That Partey, good to see him back. Emil Smith-Rowe, good to see the fact that he's still playing rather than Odegaard immediately. Mate, thank you so much for liking the stream, Chayo. I mean, Arsenal need a centre back. Well, they need two, really. Because that's just shit. Holding Luis. Yeah, he's not there. He has to be either injured or suspended. I can't think of any other explanation. Let's look at the United team. And TL, thank you so much for liking the stream, TL. The United team, is it what you'd expect? De Gea, yes. Wow, Bay just cannot get a start, can he? What is that all about? I'm sorry, but Lindelof is shit. Maybe Maguire's shit as well. But why isn't Bailly playing? Luke Shaw starting, that's good for them. Wan-Bissaka, again, that's their first choice fullbacks. I don't like this. I don't like this Fred McTominay double pivot in midfield. I think it's stifling to their attack. No worries at all, Legend. We're about to end anyway. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you so much for following me on YouTube, on Twitch, join the Discord. If you have an Instagram or Twitter, I'm also available there. As you can see on the screen, it's just LNobbins. But yeah, have a good day, sir. I'm going to end the stream now anyway. So I just want to say thank you to everyone for joining me today. Thank you everyone. Thank you to all the new followers. Thank you for all the likes, etc., etc. We will be back probably tomorrow. But if you make sure you are following with notifications on, you'll always be informed as to when we go live. I've been LNobbins, and I still am LNobbins. Bye!